Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, June 8th, 2022. The address for inspecting today is 3753 Southeast Mill Street, Portland, Oregon, 97214. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the basement cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted that some sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and orange burden may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, valleys, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspection recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet the specifications. Here we go. So we are scoping the line from the basement. Here is the laundry room sink tying into our sewer pipe. It looks like it goes out the west basement wall, and then this is where the laundry room sink ties in. And then we're going to run south towards Mill Street. Now there's sections of cast iron piping still being used, and right from the get-go, we would think that this should be considered a deferred cost. This will most likely need to be updated or modernized in the future here. We'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 years, keeping an eye on this, and then, like I said, going into this just knowing that some modernization would be appropriate on this piping in the future. We're going to transition here, which is good news. So in the side yard here, towards the front yard, it looks like we're going to get some good news. We're going to transition, or what looks like a pipe liner material. It looks like maybe the old cast iron pipe has been lined. So we'd recommend inquiring with the sellers about the sewer line repairs. Any documentation made at the time of sewer pipe repair or liner. Any guarantee or warranty in this piping would be nice to collect from the sellers. So we'd recommend getting as much information from the sellers on this stuff as possible. But it does look like, so you have the cast iron pipe, and it looks like you've got the material line in here, and then away you go. You can see the rigidness in the piping, which definitely looks like it's a pipe liner as opposed to like a plastic type material piping. There is a blue plastic piping used in modern construction called 3034, but this again, because of that transition and because of the ridges and the ribs that you can still see in this, definitely looks like pipe liner. So I'd recommend, again, getting as much information from the sellers on the sewer pipe repair and to determine if it comes with any guarantee or warranty of work. So good news throughout much of the front yard. Pipe has been repaired. Now we're going to transition here. So this is going to the old asbestos concrete piping. Now this pipe will have the most amount of deterioration of any of the stuff that we've seen so far. And there are roots here. So there's some root intrusion there. we're going to drop into the lateral piping, which happens to be like a terracotta clay tile piping. So we'd recommend inquiring with the city records and regulations to determine where responsibility ends in this pipe, but I'm guessing right where the pipeliner ended would be the end officially of owner responsibility. And probably that old concrete piping and the terracotta clay tile piping is probably on schedule for city updating in the future at some point. So we'd recommend getting a bunch of information about this from the city. The pipeliner area looks pretty good. I think that there's a couple of things like a deferred cost portion in the concrete piping, and then the cast iron piping. Then the concrete piping, as it gets to the sidewalk and the roadway area, we want to know at what point the responsibility ends on that one. I'm guessing the responsibility for whoever made the repair with the sewer pipe ended responsibility right around the street area, which is typically the end of responsibility. So getting as much information about this as possible, and then of course to determine when the city's going to be possibly digging up the public roadway out there, replacing large lateral piping and all that stuff. So the sewer pipe needs some attention. Some good news in that a large portion of the pipe has been updated, or I shouldn't say updated, but it's been repaired, and then we just need some more information on it.